What's up, people in YouTube land? It's me again. I don't know. I started to do a video about something different, but I'm having a small issue right now, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about relationship drama. Uh, I don't know if it's just me or if it's everybody, but what is it with um, I don't know. It's like relationships. It's like, yeah. I mean, you gotta give and take. Okay, you gotta leave your comfort zone. We all know this. And you gotta do things that you don't always want to do in order to make it work, make both parties happy. But from my experience, it usually don't go like that. Like you usually have one um, person of the two who feels like they need to have some kind of special control, or they need to have more control. I mean, I normally, I have to have some control, but I'm fine. I'm perfectly comfortable with giving up some control. I don't have a problem with that. Never have. But when it comes to my decisions about my life, about my personal business, that's all my control. I'm not going to cede that to anybody. But for some reason or another, I keep attracting, well, I mean, I don't know if y'all realize this or not. I don't know if I've even told you, but yeah, I'm gay. And I've had my fair share of relationships that failed and didn't work. And I mean, I'm getting a little bit older now, and I don't feel like I should have to keep putting up with the same bullshit over and over and over. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. It's like I keep attracting these younger guys, and they they all want to come up with the same trick. It's obnoxious, really. It really is. It's like they all want to do the same thing with manipulating me slowly over time to do what they want me to do. And no matter how many times I come across with my requests of, okay, well, this is what's bothering me about this, or I don't really care much for this, or I don't like how this is going. We could talk about it, work on it, whatever. And they're like, they always do the same thing, and it's so frustrating because they make you feel like they hear you, they're listening, and they care. They seem really genuine in their response to you, and then the next day it's like the talk never even happened. You never even said anything. You never asked them anything. You never had any kind of discussion whatsoever. It didn't happen. That's the way they act. And the same pattern, the same routine falls back in place, and they just continue on like you never had any kind of request about their actions or things that they may be doing or things that bother you. It's like you never even said anything at all. And me try to be, the nice guy. I know I don't seem that way, maybe in some of them other videos, but I do in my relationships. I try to be the nice guy. I try not to be an asshole. And I say, okay, well, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm asking for too much. I'm not. I'm not. If um, if we talk, we get along, we have things in common, and after a certain amount of time goes by, we seem to like each other, and we think, okay, maybe we could, make this work and have a relationship. And then I enter into a relationship, and I feel like I'm always relinquishing a little bit more control, just a little bit more each day when it comes to me, when it comes to what I do, where I go, whatever. I mean, it's it's been that way in almost every one of my relationships. It's like I'm always giving up a little bit more control of myself, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm sick of it, man. It's like I don't feel like I should have to do that. Okay, example. I know I'm rambling on here, but I'm going to give you guys an example. Like when we're messaging each other, texting, talking, whatever, every day, all day. I can't do that. I have a job. I have to work. I have other things that I have to do. I can't be on Messenger or texting or on the phone or whatever with anybody every day, all day long. I can't do that. And I say, you know what? That can't happen. We got to slow it down. You know, messaging every day, all day long, it's not working. There's no point in doing that. There's no reason for that. Even if it is a relationship and you have agreed to enter into this relationship, both parties are happy with that decision, you still don't need to be talking to somebody 24/7. That's ridiculous. It's obsessive compulsive in a way. And honestly, it's a little needy. I don't do needy. I'm not needy. I just don't do needy. I'm sorry, I don't. And I say, okay, we can't do this anymore, and then I get the response back of, oh, okay, well, you know, that's fine. I understand that. We can cut it down, and you know, that's fine. And then it's like a couple days later, we're still doing the same thing. To me, that is not only disrespect for my wishes. Okay, it's classic. I don't give a damn what you want. I'm trying to manipulate you and put you under my control and get you to do what I want. That's what that says to me. That's not happening. I've been there and I've done that in too many relationships in the past, and I'm not doing it anymore. That's bullshit for anybody to be in a relationship like that, to where they feel like their wishes and what they want don't matter at all, and you feel like that you're losing a little bit more of yourself with each day that goes by. And even when you explain this, your partner don't seem to give a damn. And this is what really gets me about it. It's like, and people will say, well, you have to talk. You know, you have to have conversation in your relationships. You have to be able to communicate. Communication is key. I'm not disagreeing with that. It is. Communication and trust, both are key. But I'm not going to keep repeating myself over and over and over just for you to show me, prove to me with your actions, not your words, but your actions over and over and over, that you don't give a damn about what I'm saying, what I want, what I feel like you're doing wrong. To me, communication is key, but actions speak louder than words. And if I'm explaining to you and I'm trying to communicate with you how I feel about something, and your actions are showing me you don't give a damn, I draw a line. And that's where we have to say, okay, well, then this is where we're going to evaluate the relationship, because I'm not going to keep giving you chance after chance after chance when you're proving to me that the only thing you're seeking is to manipulate me slowly over time to doing what you want me to do and to control me and my actions, because I will tell you real quick to fuck off. Plain and simple. I'm not out to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not out to be a dick to anybody. But nobody is going to control me anymore. That's just the way it is. And if you guys are in a relationship to where you feel like you're losing yourself and you have no control over your own person and your own actions and what you do and where you go and when you come back and who you talk to, you need to draw a line. That's not a relationship, but that is somebody that feels like it's a control freak. They feel like they need to have control, not over only on their self, but they need to have control over you too. They need to have control over a relationship that they shouldn't really have. You know what I mean? It's like they want too much control. And when this is brought to their attention and you mention it, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to play off like they're the victim. Like that's not what they're doing. And that you're jumping to conclusions and that you're being a dick and that you're just being a dick to them for no reason. Don't fall for that. Trust me, I've been there and done this countless times now. Don't fall for that. You're not being a dick. You're not being irrational. You're not being unreasonable. Just by saying, if I feel like the relationship is not going the way that I would hoped it had, or if I feel like that you're doing something that I don't like, and I'm explaining and expressing my feelings to you, and yet you say, okay, fine, we can work on that, I'll stop doing that or whatever, but yet it continues. That's not somebody that cares about you. That's somebody that is trying to conform you to what they want. I see it this way. If I'm not what you want when we enter into the relationship, piss off. Piss off. That's just how I see it. If I'm not what you want when we enter into the relationship, then we're not going to enter into a relationship, because you're not going to conform me and turn me into anything. I am who I am. I am what I am. And that's not going to change. Just because I'm older does not mean that I'm desperate. Feel me? I'm not desperate. And you guys in your 20s that think that, oh, this guy's in his 40s, early 40s, by the way. This guy's in his 40s. He's desperate. We can manipulate him. We can turn him into what we want. We can control him and get him to do what we want. The whole relationship will be one big party for me, and who cares what he thinks, what he wants. My last relationship was 4 years, and that was what it was about for 4 years. Me being controlled and manipulated by a guy in his 20s that thought that just because he was in his 20s that I should be privileged that he wanted to be in a relationship with me. I don't know why y'all ain't realized this yet, but I'm not your average gay dude in his 40s. I don't care. Go fuck yourself. That's just the way I see it. Go fuck yourself. Because honestly, I'm happy with my life right now. Without a relationship, with a relationship, it don't matter. I'm happy. You know, I support myself. I pay my own bills. I have what I need. No, I don't really have that many friends, but that's the way I prefer it, because I've just found that people are not your friend. I would like to have some genuine friends, true friends that are actual friends, but people are not your friend. If you're not there to listen to their problems and be there for them and give them what they want, then you're not their friend. They don't have any use for you. So guess what? I don't have any use for them either. I don't have any use for anybody. True friends I can have. I can be around people. I can be in relationships if it's somebody that I care about and somebody that I want to spend time with and somebody that I want to be with. But I'm not going to be played by nobody. And anybody that's watching this, you need to understand that anybody that is in a relationship with you for personal gain of any kind, what you can do for them, or anybody that treats you like you should be grateful that they are in your life, that's somebody don't need to be in your life. That's somebody that you need to get rid of. They need to be gone. Permanently. You don't need to have that negative bullshit. You don't need to have that negative bullshit in your life. That's just, I don't know any other way to put it, but it's like if you are self-sufficient, you don't need anybody in your life in any shape, form, or fashion. Then why would you allow somebody to treat you like you need somebody in your life? You don't. I don't. Anybody that is in my life is there because I want you there, not because I need you there. So you need to understand that. You're in my life because I want you in my life, not because I need it. Which means that if I feel like you are bringing negativity into my circle, you're going to get dismissed. You need to understand real quick that I'm not to be fucked with like that. I'm not going to be played. I'm not going to be manipulated. I'm not going to be controlled. And shit don't go the way you want no matter what I say. It don't happen like that anymore. I've lived the first half of my life like that. It don't happen like that anymore. End of story. Y'all need to wake up and realize that people that treat you like you should be grateful for their presence, you need to get rid of that shit. 86 it. Be done. Because that's like a plague. That shit will haunt you. It will use up your days and your minutes, and life is just too short to tolerate anybody draining you of time and resources and energy for their own personal gain. Life's just too short for that bullshit. I'm sorry that I've spent the first half of my life allowing people to use me and being there to serve what they want, worry about their needs and their wants. I have a lot of family that has done that to me my entire life, and I cut it out. That's the reason why I don't associate with them anymore, because I'm of no use to them. So why be around me? And that's fine with me. I mean, you can kick rocks. I don't care. Any kind of relationship, friendship, romantic relationship, family relationship, that's just supposed to be give and take. You don't, you're not in any relationship whatsoever for you to just give and give and give and give, and everybody else just keep taking and taking and taking. No relationship is supposed to be that way. I don't care what relationship it is. No relationship is supposed to be that way. And if you are in a relationship to where you feel like that the other party or parties is just taking and taking and taking and taking, and you just keep giving and giving and giving, then you need to evaluate whether or not you need that relationship at all, no matter what it is. Because it's toxic. I'm not going to allow toxic in my life anymore. need to either. So, yeah. But this has been 20 minutes already. I don't feel like I've been ranting that long. But anyway, thanks for listening to me rant. I may post this, I may not, I don't know. But if you guys have got anything out of this, then if I post it, then I'm glad. That would make it worthwhile. If this has made it in anything in your head click and say, holy shit, that's the way my life is going right now. Maybe you didn't realize it. You do now. It's toxic. Be done with it. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. It's a little different from what I'm normally doing, but I had to get that off my chest. So yeah, I hope you guys like it.